Radhe Radhe. Welcome to Hinduism Q&A. Today's question is, what is surrender to a guru? This word surrender elicits sometimes fear in people. The Gita tells us, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. If one wishes to know God, they must surrender to a true God-realized saint. So surrender is told in all of our scriptures that it's required. We must surrender to a qualified guru if we wish to know God. But when we hear this word, surrender, sometimes we feel afraid. However, surrender is actually a very natural thing. We do it all the time. When we have an illness, we surrender to the doctor. We don't know how to diagnose and treat ourselves, so we become humble. We go to the doctor and ask for guidance, and then we follow what the doctor says. That is the practical form of surrender. When there's something wrong with our car engine, we go to the mechanic. We don't know how to diagnose and treat the problem. We humbly go before the mechanic and we say, you tell me what to do. How do we fix this? And whatever the mechanic says, you go along with it. That is the very form of surrender. So if we wish to know God, why would we not surrender to an expert, to one who has already known God? It makes perfect sense. Surrender means setting aside what we already think we know about God, and we should be willing to correct certain misconceptions or misunderstandings that we have, and also be willing to adopt the practices of devotion that the saint is going to teach us. That is surrender, joining our mind with the guru, saying, you know, I don't know how to reach God, so I'm going to practice what you say. And the rewards for surrender are not only received at the end of life. You don't just keep blindly following a saint for your whole life and not get any idea about if you're going in the right direction or not, and then just see like, oh, probably after I die, I'll go to the divine abode of God. It's not like that. If you're surrendered to a true saint, you're going to see that your attachment in the world is reducing and your love for God is increasing. You'll get that proof as you go along, and that goes on increasing. Your bhav, your experiences in devotion for Radha Krishna go on multiplying. So you know, oh, I'm surrendered to the saint, and because of that, I'm receiving this true saint's grace, and look at the effect I'm getting. And eventually you'll become God-realized, and that also happens before you die. So all the results are received in life, so you actually know what the fruit of that surrender is. Therefore, surrender is not really a scary thing, because we're going to see, are we getting the right results or not? If we're not getting the correct results for our surrender, then we should change, and we should look to find and pray to God to find a true guru. But if we have found the true guru, then by surrendering to them, we're going to be experiencing and enjoying all the devotional benefits every day of our life. So we're happily surrendered because we're getting more and more benefit. Jai Shri Radhe.